Hey guys, today I'm going to show you the importance of having one web page represent one search term or phrase or topic online. You do not want two of your web pages representing the same topic or optimized for the same keyword, because Google will choose just one of them to represent in search. I'm going to show you something real quick. Here's a client of mine, a tree service in Dade City, Florida. Here's their home page. Here's a blog page I made about factors determining whether or not their tree removal application is approved in Pasco County. Okay? The problem a lot of companies have is that their blog posts are optimized for what their homepage is going for. Now, when someone searches for, say, tree service in Pasco County or Dade City, their blog post would show up before their actual service page or their homepage. And this could be a problem because you want your best page to represent your target keyword. I want my potential customers to show up on my homepage where I have my click to call phone number to get a price quote versus my blog page, which pretty much covers the process of how to get an application for tree removal approved. I'm going to show you a little trick that you can check for yourself if you're actually cannibalizing your own sites with your blog post or your service pages. You see this little search operator right here, site with the semicolon? You're going to type that, and then you're going to type your URL, just like that. Go to click. Now what this search operator does is it shows you all the pages in Google's index for your website. You can just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Every page that is indexed for your website is going to be shown with the search operator here. Now I'm going to type in tree service. This is a tree service site. Just type in tree service. Right after that, you're going to have a little space there. I'm going to do that over again. So as I said, you can have this, the site operator with your URL. You're going to have a little space and then tree service or whatever your business is about. And I'm going to click on that. As you see, my home page shows up first. This is telling me that Google thinks my home page is the most relevant page to show for the search term tree service. Now, as we go back to the blog post, this blog post was about applying for a tree service permit. Okay, so I'm going to type in permit behind here. As you can see, that blog post shows up first. Then here's my other blog post about tree disposal. There's a get a quote page, but my home page isn't showing. Why? Because out of my whole website, Google thinks this blog post, and this get a price quote is more relevant for a tree service permit than my actual homepage, and which it should be, because this whole blog is about getting a tree service permit and not about a tree service. What am I getting at? If I have this blog here and I optimize it for tree service and not tree service permit, I have to stress focusing 100% of this blog's content, its topic and theme on getting a permit, and not just tree service. Because if Google thinks my blog post is relevant for a tree service over the home page, that blog post will show in search over my actual home page will for a tree service. And I want my potential customers to be landing on my home page and not my blog posts when searching for a tree service. Now, when someone is searching for a tree service permit, I want them to be landing on my tree service permit blog post over my home page. It's all about constructing the content of your pages to show up for what you want them to show up for. As I said before, if you have two pages, here's my home page, here's a blog page. If both of these two pages are going for the same thing in search, if they're both optimized for the same target keyword, Google will only choose one of them to show in search, and they most likely will not choose your best representation for that keyword. So make sure when you're making your blog post or any other pages on your website, any service pages, no two pages can be targeting the same keyword or key phrase. Make sure you stay on top of that, because you'll be doing something called keyword cannibalization, and you could watch your rankings tank. Now, a lot of local businesses make blog posts about the same exact thing as their service pages. Here's a stump grinding page. They'll make a blog post about stump grinding. So then when customers in their town type stump grinding service Dade City, Florida, or stump grinding service near me, their blog post is showing over their actual stump grinding service page. And most likely your blog post is not going to be geared towards converting a customer to buy your stump grinding service. It'll just be about providing information. And that could kill your conversion rates and kill your rankings. Like I said, when you want to check what your site is about, type in that search operator with your URL, just like that. Pretend you're Allison Brothers Tree Service, and you're going to press enter or press search. It's going to show every page in its index. Now, when you want to check for what page is represented for a particular search term, say I do stump grinding, my stump grinding page shows up first over my home page. Say I do palm tree trimming. My palm tree trimming service page shows up over my home page, which it should. Now, if I did this palm tree trimming and my home page was showing up over my actual palm tree trimming page, there would be a problem because my home page would be cannibalizing the search term for my palm tree trimming page, and I don't want that. I designed this palm tree trimming page to show up for people looking for palm tree trimming and not general tree services. So that's how you check to make sure you're not actually cannibalizing your own pages. Now, before you make a new blog post, you could check. You could type in anything in there and check and see if any page shows up. Let's say I do stump grinding machine rental. And I search. There's my stump grinding service showing up because I mentioned stump grinding machine rental. If I do stump grinding machine repair, nothing shows up because I have no content on my site speaking of or going after stump grinding machine repair. So if I want to do a blog post about stump grinding machine repair, you could see here what I just showed you. None of my pages are optimized for that. Google doesn't find any of my pages relevant for a stump grinding machine repair. So that would be an excellent topic to write about if you wanted to blog about something that your site isn't already talking about in search. And that would be an excellent way to find out keyword cannibalization issues, or if you have two or more pages or one or more pages going after the same search term, which you do not want. You want each page to represent a certain search term in search. You can't have any two pages going after the same term because, as I said before, Google is only going to pick one of them to represent your site in search, and it's probably not going to be the one you want. That's a little quick tip on keyword cannibalization and how to check for it using the site:/search operator. I'm Charles Jenkins from CyberReach SEO, and I hope you found this useful. Thank you.